Welcome back, guys. We made it to a double-digit number. This is Baj Sesh, number 10. Crazy to think that I actually would have locked in like this. Never thought that I would be doing YouTube for this long, especially this many days consistently. But here we are at the gym. Obviously, I'm at the gym where it started at, as you can see by the tree. The trees are always different in the background. I'm going to different gyms. No one's ever going to catch me at the same gym because if someone's trying to slime me out, I'm not going to let them get me arrested. All right, today, what I wanted to talk about was prep. I wanted to talk about what it was like on prep. I wanted to talk about, you know, my experience with bodybuilding and if I'm going to do it again. I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow because sitting in the car, and I went through my old YouTube search history today. Bro, I just wanted to, just touch base on, why I even started smoking, how I even started smoking, what got me into the whole, what got me out of, what I was doing before. Because before, obviously, I was drinking. I'm still, listen, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a hard time with the cigs and the vape. I've been having, 2 of these a day. I don't really talk about it because I don't give a fuck to talk about it, but I really want to stop. 2026, I want to be done with all vapes, all cigs, all nicotine in general. So having 2 of these a day right now, honestly, over a vape and over cigs is light years better. So I've been doing that. But I was on some bullshit, bro. Obviously, we've talked about what I used to do, drinking and driving, horrible things like that. Smoking was one thing that never really bothered me for some reason. I've never had a feeling of greening out. I've never had a feeling of getting actually genuinely scared unless there was a situation of when being scared was valid, the times that I've been pulled over while I had weed on me and things like that. Or even I have a story of when I was buying weed and got pulled over in the middle of buying the weed. I could also talk about that, but a lot of you probably think that I started smoking with my brother. I actually didn't. I started smoking with my homie Ryan the first time I ever smoked. And that day, literally day one of ever taking a rip of anything, was the day that I realized that weed was going to be my thing, because I smoked probably 7 hits out of his blunt, probably around there. And he had half a blunt left. It was this Gorilla Glue, which definitely wasn't because we were in Tennessee. But he smoked it. We went upstairs. He tried to tuck me into bed. He was like, bro, just if you start freaking out, he was like, just listen to the music, bro. Just listen to the music. He put on Juice WRLD. I don't know if y'all know me, but I don't really fuck with Juice WRLD besides Moonlight and Pimp Chimp. Those 2, and Round with Young Bands. That song Round where he's like, that one. But he put that on, and eventually 30 minutes later, Ryan was the one in the bathroom throwing up, fucking greening out, feeling like shit. And in that moment, I didn't feel crazy. I obviously felt high because it was my first time ever letting THC into my body. But I didn't feel like I was going to get fucked up. And it was way different because at the time I was already drinking, so I knew what drinking did to me. This was something that made me relaxed. And that's the one thing that a lot of people, I got to turn off my windshield wipers. It was raining today, if you can see outside. But a lot of people will smoke and it does nothing to benefit them, and then they'll keep smoking because they're like, well, all my friends do it. You don't have to smoke if it doesn't make you feel good, bro. I get DMs all the time. I smoke and I get paranoid. How do I make that stop? You're just the type of person to get paranoid when you smoke. So you can either keep smoking and continue to get paranoid, or just don't smoke in general. Because when I smoke, again, I'm sitting out here and I know that this thing is literally a felony, fully illegal in this state. And I'm not sitting here tripping like shit. Now, obviously, if a cop comes by and stops right in front of me, my asshole's gonna fall through my fucking pants. That's just given, because in that moment, it's the nervousness is just gonna peak at an all-time high because you're getting arrested. But until that happens, I don't feel any type of paranoia. I don't feel sick. I don't feel weird. I just feel at peace. And I saw it in a Sush video the other day, too, where he was like, I don't know why people even smoke. I just smoked 2. He was like, I smoked just a little bit and then ended up eating 2 ribeyes. Yeah, it could make you do that. But again, that's just response for some other people. This shit used to make me eat like no other, bro. I used to just fucking eat and eat and eat when I would smoke. Now I really don't. Now I really don't give a fuck. I just smoke just to smoke. And again, like I said in my, I made a reel about this the other day. Everyone just has to have something to live for. And that's kind of the reason that I smoke. at the end of the night, or like again before a gym session, when I get in here and I get to have my time and my peace to myself, where I'm just thinking and letting those like normal thoughts and all the positive shit kind of flow through my body and be like, yeah, today's gonna be a good day. That's what I live for. Again, a lot of times it does look like I'm a fucking drug addict. I mean, shit, I am smoking something every single day that's altering my mood and altering my state, but I don't do it in the way, and it also doesn't affect me in the way that I think that a lot of people actually feel, because I can smoke and then go do all my normal shit and feel fine. I can go smoke, and if I need to go work on something or get on a call with somebody, it's never a problem. Obviously, I smoke in the middle of me talking during these sessions, and sometimes I fucking stutter, but like any other human being is gonna stutter in general. This shit doesn't really affect me in that way, and that's why I knew, like, okay, obviously I want something to live for. I love my vices and things like that. This is gonna be the healthiest option for me. Smoking joints and carts and shit like that, it's fun every now and then, but like now that I've switched over to the dab, like this thing is so clean, and I can tell even in my eyes. I've always had some random eye bags, so, but like even my skin is clear. Like it's just a cleaner high, and I just feel great. But going down that road, I was severely addicted for a point in time, especially like at the beginning of my content blowing up, because I was using like the amount that I could smoke, for instance, in my content. Who gives a fuck about how much you could smoke? But I thought it was cool that I could take like 500 milligrams of edibles and then just be okay. Like obviously I'd be high, I'd be violently high, but like I'd be okay. And you gotta learn that peace with it, bro. You gotta learn the balance, because now I'll take around like, I think in a day I'll take like 4 or 5 dabs. As you guys know, I've been smoking oh fuck, I just threw it against the damn. I've been smoking this same jar since like what, the re-up day video, and I'm pretty sure that was like day 5 or day 6. I've been smoking the same jar. I know people that go through a jar a day. So like this is so much better, so much more beneficial for my health. I'm not smoking as much, and it doesn't produce tar. That's also a beautiful thing. It doesn't produce tar at all. So that's also another reason why I have continued to smoke. I don't know, I just enjoy it, bro. I really do just enjoy it. But there's also this sense in me. My brother and I did used to smoke all the time. And it just like, it kind of brings me back to those days when I have my little sessions, especially when I'm sitting in the backyard at night and I'm just to myself. And I've been listening to Sam Cooke recently. I don't know if you guys know some old R&B soul Sam Cooke. But I've been listening to that, and it just brings me back to like, just get, just giggling with my brother, sitting on the balcony, fucking chopping it up every time that he come over to my mom's. Just good memories. But I will say this. While it brings me that sort of peace in my life, don't be influenced by somebody like me to smoke, okay? Because I know for a fact there's younger people that watch my content, and they be asking me, is smoking worth it? First of all, your foot's already in the door, so you're probably gonna do it either way. But secondly, you probably just shouldn't do it in general, bro. Spent hella money. Now it's free. Plus I get paid for it, so now it's a little different. Okay, there actually is a cop in the parking lot right now, so I gotta kind of like pay attention. Hold on. Let me put this away and turn off my car so he doesn't pull me over. Okay, he's actually parking in the parking lot. It's all right. But yeah, like I was saying, don't be influenced by somebody like me to smoke just because you see somebody online doing it. That's the number one thing in this day and age with social media that I think that people just have to get out of their heads, is that you don't have to be that person that you are embodying through social media, or that you have this weird parasocial relationship with through social media. Like, I'm just a normal ass motherfucker, bro. I'm never gonna tell anybody to smoke. I'm gonna tell somebody to not smoke before I ever tell them to smoke with me. Because again, I know what I've done to my life, and I know that this has affected me negatively in certain ways. Like, yes, I do talk about the positive aspects and what it's brought to my life, but there is a lot of negative consequences that come with smoking weed, and it's real and it's true. So keep in mind that fact too as well before you ever make the decision to do something like this. Like, if you are wanting to smoke in your life, or if you're wanting to turn it to a job, which is like, again, it's still surreal for me to even say that I get paid to smoke weed, but like, yes, it's It's happening now, and I was very patient with it. For the longest time, bro, this just started probably like 3 months ago, me getting paid to even do this shit. That means that I was betting on myself and just being a degenerate smoking on the internet for like 3 years before it ever even started happening. So keep that in mind as well. Also keep in mind, again, if you're in the normal workforce, I didn't get certain jobs just because I failed my drug test, bro. I didn't get a job at Lowe's because I failed my fucking drug test. Like, are you dead serious? Lowe's. It was like $11.50 an hour, and I couldn't even fucking get the job there, bro. I'm dumb as shit. Like, and all I could have done was just, like, stop smoking. All I had to do was just stop smoking. So, yeah. If you're doing it for those reasons, don't fucking do it. Don't get influenced by me to smoke weed, okay? I mainly come on here and talk about this shit so that you guys are aware. And I also, again, like to talk about my life and, like, things that I struggle with, etc. Things like that. Don't just be me, bro. Like, you can still find yourself. You can still be your own version of yourself. Just because you see somebody on the internet, it doesn't mean that you have to be them because of the life that I've lived. Like, you can still create your own story. You can still do something that's beautiful and amazing in your own life. Stop selling yourself short and stop trying to be somebody else. Again, bro, most of my day, again, a lot of people think I'm cool as hell and yada, 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 but, like, most of my day, I'm just sitting around. Like, I'm not really doing shit. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't really hang out with, like, super, ultra, hyper famous people. Like, y'all see me collabing with people? Fuck no. Like, I hang out with my friends. I hang out with, like, Tommy and them. Obviously, when the opportunity arises itself and I say what's up to somebody, that's different. But, like, I've had multiple opportunities to do other cool things with other people. And I was just like, fuck no, that's not me. Like, I know that's not me. Stay true to yourself, bro. If the smoking's not for you, stay true to yourself and back off. If the drinking's not for you, stay true to yourself and back off. Just get away from that shit. And then in turn, if you are doing that shit, again, be real with yourself in the aspect of, can you realize when you're doing something way too much? When I was smoking and taking like 500 milligrams of edibles in a day, what am I doing to benefit myself? I'm just high all day. I'm in an altered state literally for 24 hours out of my day. What the fuck am I benefiting myself by doing that? It's just, again, it's a band-aid on the problem of either feeling like I had to be high or whatever the hell else. Take tolerance breaks. Take time where you can just, like, be yourself again and just be real and live in the current moment. I still do that, and I made a mission, like I said, with the nicotine shit. I also want to take at least 2 months next year away from anything. Any smoking. Don't care what the fuck it is. Whether it's the dabs, the joints, the carts, all that shit. I want it to be done for at least like 2 entire months out of the entire year. And that's just a goal for myself where I was being real with myself. I got this little fucking cough going on now. I don't want that shit to be happening 24/7. And I also don't want it to get it worse. I don't want to sit there and start fucking in front of people. Because then I'm just embodying what exactly a stoner would be. Somebody that looks lazy, someone that looks dirty, and someone that's got this horrible fucking cough. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. So keep your health in mind, bro. Again, if this shit's making you eat like nonstop 24/7 at the end of the night, probably isn't for you either. You probably shouldn't be doing it as much as you're doing. Like, again, you also have that opportunity to change the way that it works and change the way that it's actually like inhibiting your life. But a lot of people don't have that willpower because, again, this is altering your state of mind. And in my case, it really doesn't do that. And it did that for a little bit, yes. But I got real with myself. I got dead ass. I was like, all right, I'm smoking way too fucking much. Or I'm not doing shit when I smoke. I need to start like having a routine when I smoke. Like, again, this is productive smoking. Going to the gym and then doing this right here, doing YouTube every single day. Whether you like it or not, I'm productively smoking right now. People that hate weed, imagine if I got in the car right now and got blackout drunk and tried to go in the gym and record a YouTube video. I wouldn't be able to do it, obviously. I wouldn't be able to do it. So, again, this is my shit, bro. I love this shit. Yeah. I think I want to touch base, holy fucking words. Touch base on the brother thing, too. Like, don't be doing it and, like, you can get stuck in like the past. You can get stuck in that state of mind that you were in before, especially like remembrance of feelings with people that you love or that you've lost. Don't do it for those reasons either, bro. Like, again, if I was only doing it for the fact that like I wanted to smoke so I could feel Logan's presence, like that's not healthy to do. Because then again, you're just developing a dependence on it. Like, I just enjoy to smoke, and that's really it. And that's the whole reason that I smoke. I don't smoke before the gym because it gives me this heightened state of mind, mind to muscle connection. I used to say all that shit. I don't say it anymore. I just like to fucking do it. Again, it's just a part of my habits. It's a part of my routine. And now, in turn, it makes me do more productive things like getting on here and talking on YouTube. It's simple, bro. It really is simple. It doesn't have to ruin your life. Again, vices, habits, there are consequences to them, but the consequence doesn't have to be living the healthy life that you want to live, for real. So just remember that. Stop saying that it's the weed or it's just all the shit that I'm doing that's holding me back. I can't fucking lose weight. Nah, you can do it, especially if you're smoking weed, bro. You can do it. Stop making those fucking excuses, all right? Stop making those excuses, guys. This was a random-ass video. Tomorrow will definitely be more structured when it comes to what I want to talk about with the whole peaking and doing bodybuilding and everything like that. I just thought today, like, yo, let me air it out on social media, the fact that, like, weed will change your life, either for the good or for the bad. And you kind of fully have that decision, unless you're the type of person that, like, goes schizo when you smoke, then you're cooked. And you're probably cooked. You probably shouldn't be doing it in the first place then. But yeah, I'm going to go into the fucking gym now, guys. Thank you again for all the love on the Baj sessions. Very much appreciated. What else? Code Baj today. If you guys use code Baj, let me know. Love you guys. Peace out.